I want to start off saying Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which means all praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. So Yahweh through his son Yahweh Shai. Okay. Today we're gonna talk about the beast in Revelation. Okay, because all these prophecies are being fulfilled, and the time is running short. Okay, if you out here living in Babylon the Great, aka America, these prophecies are being fulfilled right before our eyes, and sooner than you know it, um, all is gonna be fulfilled. So I'm not saying that I'm out here trying to rush the time of the Lord, because no man knows the day. However, the Lord gave us prophecies and signs to look out for, to know that the day is approaching. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play a little clip that show you that they're doing predictive programming to you know make us be more acceptable when they do make the chip mandatory, because the chip is going to be mandatory. I don't know if you watched my last video, but I'll pull a quick precept on that to um to prove that the chip is going to be mandatory, because these prophecies got to be fulfilled, man. So this is Revelation 13th chapter, right? It's verse 15. So Revelation chapter 13 verse 15, it says, "And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed." All right. And in verse 16, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." Okay, verse 17, "And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name." Okay, verse 18, "Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600 threescore and 6." So 666 is the beast's number. All right. And to precept those verses, okay, if you go a little bit up, all right, if you go a little bit up in Revelation 13, if you go to verse 7, it says, "And it was given unto him to make war with the saints." Okay. And who are the saints? Well, let's go to Revelation 14 verse 12. Okay. It says, "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that kept the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai." Okay? So the saints are the ones who keep the commandments of the Most High and have faith in Hamashiach. Okay? So let's go back to Revelation 13 verse 7. "And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations." Okay? So the beast has power to overcome the saints. So what does it necessarily mean to overcome? To overcome them, to either put them to death, or some of our brothers are going to be shipped in FEMA camps. Some of our brothers are going to be put to death, aka martyrs, for what I'm saying, for the Most High's sake, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So when you really coming in this truth, okay, you have to be prepared to put your life down, because it's and the truth in itself is life or death. Okay, because whether you serve the Most High or you don't, it's life or death. Okay, if you decide to serve the Most High, you receive life. Okay, you might be put to death in your first life, but the second life, you know what I'm saying, you'll be good. You'll live forever. But if you don't serve the Most High in your first life, you'll die two deaths. Okay, so that's a double L. Nobody trying to take two L's. You know what I'm saying? So Yahweh Shai had to take the L, so we got to take the L too. But through Yahweh Shai's L, we're reconciled with the Most High. So it's a glorious thing for us to take this L. Okay, and when the time comes when they do make war with the saints, just be obedient. You know what I'm saying? Be obedient. Let them do what they gotta do, man. Okay? If you go to if you read the book of Maccabees, and the brothers, man, the youngest brother, he told him, you know what I'm saying, cut off whatever you gotta cut off. I'm paraphrasing, but he told him, like, yo, like, do what you gotta do, man. Like, because he's not going to transgress the Most High. He's not going to transgress the law of his fathers, okay? So, same thing, man. We just got to stay rooted in the faith, man. You got to be rooted in this faith. You got to pray that the Most High gives you the spirit to be rooted in the faith. Because if you're not rooted, you'll wither away. And if you read in Mark, this is what I'm talking about. If you read in Mark, the 4th chapter, okay? If you read in Mark, the 4th chapter, down to, let's say, verse 21, actually verse 20, it talks about those type of seeds that the sower goes and plants, okay? So you got to pray. Everybody read Mark, the 4th chapter, down to verse 20, all right? To know what I'm talking about when I mean being rooted in the truth. So that, you know what I'm saying, you have that hope that, the Most High, basically, gives you the opportunity to step through those gates, man. Those pearly gates, man. And if you're not Israel, then you have no chance, okay? The only chance you got is bondage, slavery. After 1,000 years, you know what I'm saying, then we'll see how the Most High feels. But I know for a fact, you Edomites are getting exterminated, all right? After 1,000 years, you Edomites are getting exterminated. After y'all go into bondage, okay? Because you put the children of Israel and the children of Judah in bondage, all right? Hardcore bondage, all right? So that's all I gotta say for right now, man. I'm gonna play the clip just to show you that they already got the idea of the predictive programming, and you're gonna see, man. You're gonna see. Shalom.
I am STEM, the system operating your body for you. Someone killed your wife. I can help you find him.
You didn't know that I'm a ninja.
Okay, so I don't know if anyone has watched the movie or the trailer, but if you look at that movie, okay, in the movie, the thing STEM or whatever, I'm gonna call it RFID, but in the movie, it asked the man for permission, okay, to like basically take over his body, and that's what they could do when they have the RFID chip in your body. They can control you, man. They can control you. They can control your thoughts, your actions, and they're using it for identification purposes and so forth. But man, it's prophecy of the Most High, so that's really why it's coming to pass. But um, the chip is gonna be mandatory, and if you don't take the chip, then you're either gonna be put to death or whatever, man. Whatever the judgment is, okay, that the Most High gives them the opportunity to do, okay. So some of the brothers' lots, some of our lots are gonna be martyrs, and if you're a martyr, okay, then you should be happy about that, all right, because that's instant salvation. That's instant salvation, okay. All right, I'm gonna pull a precept on that really quick. One second, let me get a precept out. All right, I'm gonna pull out that precept. Slakia, I'm getting this precept. It's 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. And if ye suffer for righteous sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled. Okay? So, don't be afraid of them, man. Don't be afraid of them. Okay? Because they can't kill They can't kill both body and soul, all right? The only person we need to be afraid of is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, is basically all the power there is, and that's really also the only way I could put it. All right, and they're pushing the chip in a bunch of schools and things like that, and they're basically trying to make it okay. All right, but I prophesied about the chip. Now we're gonna talk about the effects of the chip, one, and the beast as well. All right, now let's talk about these beasts. All right, so the woman, the harlot sitting on top of the beast, is Babylon, okay? The mother of all harlots, all right? And we'll go to Revelation 18, okay? Revelation 18, it says, and after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird. All right. So America is the habitation of devils. All right. From the front, bottom, top, side, whatever. All around America is full of devils. Okay, and every foul spirit. All right, because you have all these type of people in America, Pizzagate, gays, lesbians, pushing all these types of agendas. Cops is murdering brothers in the street. A lot of that is when it comes to the cops is judgment, but it's still not right. You know what I'm saying? Still not right at the end of the day. Okay. Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, Slakia, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay? All nations have drunk of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. Okay? So, America, every war America been in, they won. All right? Almost every war America has been in, they have won. Okay? And also to break that down, all right, America trades goods with a lot of the other nations in the earth. You know what I'm saying? So there it goes with how they basically her fornication with her merchants of the earth, and wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, so that's the breakdown for that. Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Okay? Verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities. Okay? So, that's how much sin and iniquity is in this place, Babylon the Great, man. Okay? And we know what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah when their sins reached unto heaven. All right? Most High brought down brimstone and fire onto them. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going to happen to America with those ICBM missiles, okay? Those nuclear intercontinental ballistic missiles, okay? And Most High is going to destroy this place, all right? And whatever the missiles don't take care of, you know what I'm saying? The chariots going to add on to it, all right? And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for that judgment, all right? Because this place, Babylon the Great, is disgusting, man. It's just filthy, man. Filthy. Okay? And when the angel is saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, it's saying, turn back to the Lord, okay? Because not all the brothers, you know what I'm saying? But by the way everything's going to look, you know what I'm saying, in these prophecies, some of the brothers not even going to be able to leave Babylon, you know what I'm saying? So it's not about literally physically leaving Babylon, okay? It's about coming out of Babylon's philosophies, all right? Meaning, turn back to the Lord, follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, and keep faith in Hamashiach, okay? Verse 6, Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double, all right? And if you look in the picture, this harlot got a cup in her hand. Verse 7, How much she hath glorified herself, and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Okay? This angel is saying that, to the Most High. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's exactly what it is, man. These Americans out here prideful, man. Prideful. They're prideful. They put their confidence in their quote unquote army, saying we got the best army, you know what I'm saying? Our army is the best. We never lost a war, such and such. So that's where it goes. She says, For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore, verse 8, shall her plagues come in the one day. All right? And the Most High is going to destroy Babylon one day. And not just one day, but in 1 hour. Death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judges her. Okay? Verse 9, And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her, and lament for her. All right, when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All right, so the other nations from afar off are going to see the smoke coming out of Babylon. All right, that's how bad the Most High is going to destroy Babylon. Okay, verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise anymore. Okay, so that's what I was saying, man. America is trading with all these other nations. All right, and they're gonna cry because they can't buy nothing from America. All right, but all these other nations, they're gonna go through their cup too. Okay, so verse 12. The merchandise of gold and of silver and precious stones and of pearls and fine linen and purple and silk and scarlet and all thine wood and all manner of vessels of ivory and all manner of vessels of the most precious wood and of brass and of iron and marble and cinnamon and odors and ointments and frankincense and wine and oil and fine flour and wheat and beasts and sheep and horses and chariots and slaves and souls of men, and the fruits of that thy soul lusted after are departed from thee, and all things slack, all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all. All right, so it's just basically saying, man, like, if we skip down to verse 17, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, and as many as trade by sea stood afar off. Verse 18, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? All right. So the Most High is going to avenge us, saints, when he destroys Babylon. All right. And if you go down to verse 20, it says, Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for God hath avenged you on her. Okay? So, Most High is going to destroy Babylon, and the prophets and the saints and the apostles and the Akim, we're going to rejoice, man, because it's going to be a beautiful thing when the Most High destroys Babylon. Spiritually, the day itself is going to be a horrible day. All right? Full of sorrow and tribulation, but it's going to be spiritually a beautiful thing, man. And that's really what matters the most, is things in the spirit, okay? So now that we covered that in Revelation 18 about Babylon, we're going to go back to Revelation 13, all right? Okay? So we're going to talk about the beast, okay? And that's Revelation 13 in verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, and upon his horns were 10 crowns, and upon his head the name of blasphemy. Okay, and the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him his power, and his seat, and great authority. Okay, and brothers, please correct me if I'm off. But I believe that this beast right here in Revelation 13 is NATO, okay? NATO and all these other top, I want to say hierarchy nations like UK, America, Roman Empire, which is really the modern Roman Catholic Church, so forth. But I don't want to say that's 100% fact, but I believe that's so, okay? If I'm wrong, Akim, please correct me in the comment section, all right? I just want this to be edifying, okay? Verse 3, it says, and I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his head deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. And they worshipped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshipped the beast, saying, Who is like thee unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? Okay? And that dragon is Esau, man. You Edomites, man. That's what the dragon is, okay? Because Esau, and even in scriptures, sometimes when the scripture is talking about the devil, it's really talking about Esau, okay? Because Esau is basically the human form of the devil, all right? human form of the devil, all right? You so-called white man, all right? You Edomites, okay? And they worship the dragon. Okay, my bad. Salakia, verse 5. And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months. So the beast is going to rule for 3.5 years, all right? And that's talking about the Antichrist, all right? The Antichrist is going to rule for 3.5 years. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. So we all know the Antichrist is going to blaspheme the Most High, man. He's going to basically call himself God, which is blasphemy, okay? No one is God. No one is greater than the Most High, all right? No one, okay? The Most High is number one, all right? Read 1 Corinthians 11:3, okay? And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? The Antichrist and the beast, they're gonna war with the saints. They're gonna war with the saints, man, and they're gonna overcome us. Okay, so Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta pray that the Most High gives you the spirit to endure to the end. He that endures to the end, the same shall be saved. All right, because these things are gonna come to pass, man. People are gonna hate us, man. Okay, I have a testimony. I was in the airport the other day, and I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, talk to a brother, and he was getting mad at me, like, you know what I'm saying, thinking that like I'm trying to rob him or something. He just has suspicion, like an evil eye towards me, you know. But that's the curses in Deuteronomy, okay, and so forth, man. Even my own family, they persecute me sometimes too. But it's all right, man. It's all right. They're just fulfilling prophecy, so I'm thankful. Okay, you know, scriptures say you're supposed to be happy when that happens because your reward shall be great in heaven. All right. So if I make it to the kingdom, my reward in heaven will be great. Okay. Um, this is verse. This is verse. We're gonna go to verse 9. It says, "If any man," actually, no. I'm going to verse 8. Okay. Verse 8, it says, "And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. And if any man have an ear, let him hear." Okay? Everybody got ears, so listen to this. Verse 10, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. All right? That's what I'm saying. Esau, you going into captivity, man. You led the children of Israel into captivity, man. You led the children of Judah into captivity, man. All right? You going into captivity, man. You was killing with the sword. You killed our Gadite and our Reubenite brothers, man. Not just them, but you killed all the children of Israel with the sword, man. Now, you know what I'm saying? So that's the patience and the faith of the saints, man. Y'all gonna go into captivity and you must be killed with the sword, all right? Verse 11, "And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them, Slakia, which dwell therein, to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed." Verse 13, "And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh the fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men." Just like how the Most High would. But the Most High gave him that power to do so. "And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live." Okay, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, and that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the beast should be killed. And the worshiping of the beast would be taking the chip, man. If you take that chip, you're gonna be murked, all right? And the verse, to basically skip down to it, all right? If it says verse 16, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive the mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save that he had the mark or the name of the beast and the number of his name." Okay? Here is wisdom. "Let him have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man." All right? Notice how it says it as a number of a man. And his number is 600 All right, let's go to Zechariah 13 with the 8th chapter. Zechariah 13, 8th chapter, okay? Because it said, scripture said is a number of a man, all right? You go to Zechariah 13th, 8th chapter. Zechariah 13, chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "Oh, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein." All right? So, you divide it, 2 divided by, you divide 2 divided by 3, you get 0.6666666666. Okay? It's a run-on number. All right? And then if you multiply that by 100, because you have 100%, you get 66.6. So 66.6% of the nation of Israel is going to die, because 66.6% of the nation of Israel is going to worship the beast, because 66.6% of Israel does not fear the Lord. So the Most High, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, did not give them the spirit to endure from the hour of temptation, all right? And I'll pull a precept on that, okay? If you go to Revelation 3 and 10, it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience," so you kept the word of my suffering, all right? "I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth." All right? Verse 11, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." All right? So we're supposed to hold on to what we got, man. We're supposed to hold on to this truth, man, and keep pushing the word, the spirit, the power of Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. We're supposed to keep doing the work of the Most High, man. Keep fasting, keep praying, man. Keep increasing in the knowledge of the scriptures, man. Do what you got to do, man, to please the Most High, man. Because the most of our righteousness is filthy rags to the Most High, okay? And scripture says the righteous shall be scarcely saved, man. So we got to do this work, man. Everybody got to fight for their own salvation, man. It's a fight, man. 66.6% is going to be cut off, man. That's more than half, man. So, Lord willing, we get to make it, man. But you got to do this work. You got to do this work. Because the scriptures say many are called, but few are chosen, man. Because only few are going to endure to the end. But if you're chosen, you was already chosen from the foundation of the earth, man. From the foundation of the world, you're already chosen, man. All right? So just live it out, man. Do what you got to do. Live it out. Okay?